Hello there. So welcome back to Stretching for the Stiff. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the low back. So I'm going to make it super simple, but I'm going to give you the best exercises to do first thing in the morning, especially if you are experiencing low back pain. And quite frankly, it doesn't matter if you're having a problem with a disc or if you're having some spinal stenosis or some degenerative changes. Whatever the reason for your low back pain, these exercises, I would say, work on most individuals, and they are the best to just ease that process of getting out of the bed in the morning. And I'm laying on the floor, but you can simply do these exercises laying in bed, or you can go to the floor as well. If it's too hard for you to get up and down, just stay in bed. Okay, so we're just going to lay down on our back. And from here, you just want to grab hold of one knee and pull it in towards your chest. And you're just going to hold this for a nice long count of 15. And release and switch sides. Okay. And from here, if that felt okay, then you're going to straighten the opposite leg. You're going to ground it down into the ground as you pull that knee in towards your chest. Again, holding for that 15 seconds. And release. And switch, so straighten out the leg and pull it in towards the chest. Holding for a count of 15. Good. If that feels okay, then the next step is taking the knee, pulling in towards the chest, and bringing the nose towards the knee as you continue to ground down this opposite leg. Again, holding for a nice long 15 seconds. And release and try the opposite side. So pull the knee in towards the chest, ground down this opposite leg, and then bring your nose to your knees. That feels okay. You want to repeat these a total of 4 times. Okay? So the next one is we're going to bend both our legs up, bring your feet together, and from here we're going to let our legs drop to the side. It's okay if the opposite hip lifts up a little bit off the ground, but you want to keep your shoulders grounded down. And then just take it to the other side. So you notice we're not holding, we're just kind of going side to side, just rocking. And since we're not holding, we want to do this 30 times. Just back and forth. It doesn't take very long because we're not holding it, we're just rocking. And just go to your degree. There should be no pain as you're doing this. Once we're finished with our 30, we're going to take it to the side and we're just going to hold it there. We're going to hold for 15 seconds. And what you want to do is you want to turn your head opposite the direction of your knees. And then just repeat on the other side. And I would repeat this 4 times on each side. Okay, another great exercise to do for the back we already did with the hamstrings, but they're all related. So you want to grab here behind the knee, the opposite leg is grounding down, and you're gently just going to try to straighten the leg. It's okay if it stays bent. So straightening the leg and then flexing the foot. And just going to hold this for a count of 15. If this feels okay, you can even try to bring the nose towards the knee to get a little bit more of a nerve stretch. And then just relax by just bending the knee, taking the tension off the hamstring. And we're going to repeat that again. And you want to do this about 4 times on each leg. And then of course you would repeat on the other side. If it's too intense, you can always bend this opposite leg up. That's going to give you less of a stretch though, but if you are able to tolerate it, you want to keep this leg straight and you want to be grounding down. We're going to hold behind the knee. You can always use a strap if you're struggling with this. You're going to straighten the leg and you're going to flex the foot. It's okay if your leg does not go straight. You're grounding down this leg, and if that feels okay, you're even trying to bring your nose towards your knee to get a little bit more of a nerve stretch. Okay, and there's one more that I would do in the morning, and that is, again, pulling your knee towards your chest, but trying to bring the knee towards your opposite shoulder. So this is my left knee, I'm bringing it towards the right shoulder, so I get more of a stretch through this area. And going back to that, holding for 15 4 times. As best I can, I'm grounding down this opposite leg. If that's too intense, you can always bend it up, but if you can tolerate it, keep it straight and gently pushing down. So hold for 15, and then you can repeat on the other side, bringing your knee towards your opposite shoulder. Hold for 15, and release. Okay, so now we're going to flip over on our belly. We're going to work extension a little bit in the spine. So we would just want to come up on our elbows. You want to activate the legs. You want to ground down the pelvis, and you want to pull the chest through, lifting up. The head's just in a neutral position. And from here, you just want to hold this for a nice long count of 15. And then when you're finished, just release down onto your forehead. And again, let's review. So ground down the feet, push the pelvis down, pull the chest through, just gaze over the tip of your nose, ground down the forearms, really trying to get some length into your spine. And release. Again, I would do this holding for 15 seconds 4 times. Okay. And then from here, we're going to come all the way down. Place your hands underneath your shoulders and very gently push up just where it feels comfortable, just nice and easy. And just do this a couple times, up and down. And as you do this, you'll feel the body start to release, that you're able to take it up higher and higher each time. This should be pain-free. And I would do this about 10 times. Okay. So those are the stretches I want you to start working on for your low back. So thank you so much for listening.